What's up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Christian Corey. Big news, very big news coming out of Major League Baseball today. Baseball's #1 prospect, Wander Franco, finally makes his Major League Baseball debut with his team, the Tampa Bay Rays. Alright, as you probably are well aware of, this guy Wander Franco, it looks like he's no joke. He's 20 years old, he's my age. Just gave away my age, but I don't care. He's my age, and this guy is doing great things in the minor leagues and has been for a couple of years. Wander Franco has been the #1 prospect in all of Major League Baseball for the past 2 seasons in the Devil Rays system. And he will play his first game on Tuesday at home in Tampa Bay at the Trop against the now first place Boston Red Sox. Yes, the Red Sox have leapfrogged over the Tampa Bay Rays to take first place position in the AL East. They are half a game up on the Rays right now, so a big series for the Rays coming up. They need to win the series in order to get back in first place. Maybe if they get a sweep, they could be comfortably, maybe not comfortably, but they could be more than half a game up on their foes, the Red Sox. And Wander Franco is here to help them out. But let's go over Wander Franco's stats and what he's been doing in the minor leagues so far, these just couple of seasons. He's only been in the minor leagues since 2018, and he missed 2019, obviously, with COVID. 2018 stats, let's just look at it. His first season in rookie ball, he hit 11 home runs, 57 RBIs, only struck out 19 times, had a batting average over 350, 351, had a slugging percentage over 530, 587, so some great numbers in rookie ball in 2018. And you move over to 2019 with 2 different teams between Single A and Advanced Single A, I do believe that's what it's called. So between the 2 Single A teams in 2019 as a total, he hit 9 home runs, had a 327 batting average, and drove in 53 RBIs, also had a slugging percentage over 400 at 487, so about 100 points lower than what he had in rookie ball. 2020 was lost. He actually skipped Double-A altogether, and he went right to Triple-A this season here in 2021. Probably did a lot of work in the off-season. I'm sure he played somewhere, maybe somewhere in a winter league, somewhere down in South America. I'm sure some players did that, even though baseball doesn't want you to know about it. I'm sure they did it somehow, some way. I'm just guessing. I don't know that as a fact, but I'm sure last season he was keeping his skills up to tip-top shape somehow, some way, even with COVID. So you move over to this year, here in 2021, he is now in AAA, and in a couple games in AAA, barely 40 games, he hit 7 home runs, almost matches his total, his season total from 2019, and he's only played 39 games. In 2019, he played 114 games between the 2 Single A affiliates. That's crazy. He's basically doubled, could triple his home run total if he stayed in AAA, I would presume, but no, he's not because he's freaking awesome. He's had 35 RBIs, and he's still batting over 300, 315, so he's never batted under 300 throughout his whole minor league career. That is crazy and frankly amazing by Wander Franco. So you can see why this guy has come up, really so early at the tender age of 20 with the Tampa Bay Rays. Again, the Tampa Bay Rays, they need him badly because, he plays shortstop. He honestly could be the next Carlos Correa. I mean, he could be, but again, you have to look at this aspect of Wander Franco's play. That is, he's not a big power guy. He's not a huge guy. He's 5'10". He's not that tall. He's shortstop. He's a switch hitter, which is awesome. But even with the switch hitting ability, he's not a power guy, because if you look at the numbers, he's only hit 27 home runs total, and he's never hit over 15 home runs within a season. Again, didn't play in 2020, didn't really play in Double-A, never got to see Triple-A, so he has been rushed. I think he's been rushed, but in a good way. he's been rushed, but I feel like, you know, when it comes to the power, don't be surprised if this guy doesn't just, you know, hit 20 to 30 home runs a season. Just don't be surprised by that. What his value really is, he's a shortstop. He's a switch-hitting shortstop. He's a guy who can hit for really average and production. His production numbers, his RBI numbers are really good. Although his home run totals, you know, are not going to be outstanding, I would presume. Don't worry about it, because that's not his style. Is he going to be a Carlos Correa? Maybe not. Maybe not. Don't get hyped up about that. But I do think Wander Franco will add value to the Tampa Bay Rays, because again, he's taken over a guy who they traded away to Milwaukee, being Willy Adames, and Willy Adames was a great player for him. Came up at 22. A little bit older than Wander Franco is. Willy Adames, he did hit 20 home runs back in 2019. And, you know, he really hasn't reached that mark since. I mean, this season here in 2021, he's hit 9 home runs. Is it a good thing that they traded away Willy Adames? We'll see. We'll see. But do I think Willy Adames has more power than Wander Franco? Maybe yes. I would confidently say yes. But again, the batting average of Willy Adames is you know, not even near 300. His highest career batting average in the major leagues was 259. That was in 2020, so a 260 batting average, and Wander Franco has not had a batting average below 300 throughout his minor league career. Each player has their own specific niche, and each player brings his own specific value to a club. Not everybody's going to be a home run hitter, you know that. Especially a shortstop. We think all these shortstops nowadays need to be home run hitters. I personally don't think so. I think Wander Franco would be a nice change for Major League Baseball to have a shortstop, kind of like Derek Jeter. Again, I'm not comparing him to Derek Jeter necessarily. I'm just saying, maybe he's like Derek Jeter's style of play. Doubles, triples, RBI production, can hit you a home run when he needs to. And maybe he's a clutch guy. Is he really a good clutch guy? We don't know yet. We'll see what happens when he's put in pressure situations. I hope that you take the time to consider and really look at where his value is, which is in the production department. Production doesn't necessarily have to translate into home runs. It can translate into getting hits with runners in scoring position, getting on base, things like that. So you don't need this guy to hit home runs, and I really hope that the Rays don't screw up his swing when it comes to that, because again, from the stats I've seen, he's not that big of a power guy. But if you look at the average, that's great. His average is great. You know, this will be a nice kind of refresher for the Tampa Bay Rays, getting a shortstop who can actually hit the ball and be productive. And the Rays, I think it's a good time to do it right now. I mean, could they have done it a couple weeks ago? I don't know. Is it service time things? I don't really know. I don't think so, because, you know, if it was service time, he wouldn't be up this season. So, I mean, the guy's 20 years old. I mean, if you're the Rays, do you really need to worry about service time? Because you know you're going to flip the guys, you know, by the time the guy, you know, reaches 28 years old. So, I mean, I hope they don't trade him, but that's the way the Rays work. Hopefully they can sign somebody. I know they signed, you know, Kevin Kiermaier in center field. That was like the only big signing that they did. It worked out okay for the Rays. He's a good center fielder, but again, he's not a superstar by any stretch of the imagination. But hopefully Wander Franco can come up to the major leagues, get some good at-bats in, get a couple of knocks, maybe he'll get lucky and do a knick-knack paddywhack. But I just want people out there to not get mad when this guy does not hit, you know, 30 home runs this season. You know, even 20 home runs. I don't want you to get mad at him and say, oh, he sucks. If the batting average is over 300, 315, I think it's a good season for Wander Franco, a good rookie season for Wander Franco and the Rays, even if he ends up with like 10 home runs. Good move by the Rays. He'll do fine, I think. He does not need to hit home runs. Please, read my lips. He does not need to hit home runs to be valuable for the Tampa Bay Rays. It's unnecessary. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed today's video. Like, comment, and subscribe. Comment down below your thoughts on the Tampa Bay Rays move of bringing up the #1 prospect in all of baseball, Wander Franco. Let me know in the comment section down below. And I will catch you later.